published 1641 est, the 13th of November 2017, updated 0458 est, the 14th of November 2017. Mamma mia, here we go again. Not content with seizing the most famous expression of despair and turning it into a pop hit and a West End owl, the Swedes have returned to haunt Italy. This time they hit the Italians where it really hurts, stealing the pride, strangling the dreams and producing a World Cup finals without the Azzurri for the first time since 1958, the enormity will take time to digest and there will be an inevitable inquest, but goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon, having won his 175th and last international cap, tackled the humiliation with typical dignity. Sebastian Larsson and his Sweden teammate celebrate after reaching the 2018 World Cup finals in Russia. Sweden's players go crazy on the pitch following the final whistle after defending for their lives against Italy. Former Premier League player Larsson holds up his Sweden shirt as he celebrates with the travelling supporters. At time there will be no sixth finals for captain and goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon, who collected probably his last international cap. The 39-year-old Juventus legend acknowledges the disappointed Italy supporters at the San Siro. Tearful. Buffon is consoled by Manchester United defender Victor Lindelof after the final whistle in Italy. Buffon and Gianpiero Ventura console each other as they come to terms with missing out on the 2018 World Cup. Buffon looks set to hand the Italy goalkeeping reins to AC Milan's talented stopper Gianluigi Donnarumma. Italy 352, Buffon 6, Pizzali 6, Bonucci 6, Chiellini 6, Candreva 6.5, Florenzi 6.5, Jorginho 7, Pirolo 6, Darmian 6, El Shaarawy 64, 5, Immobile 6.5, Gabbiadini 6, Bellotti 64, 5, Bookings Chiellini, Pizzali. Manager Gianpiero Ventura 6, SWEDEN 442, Olsen 7, Lustig 6.5, Lindelhoff 7, Petkovic 7.5, Augustinsson 6, Clausen 6, Rowan 72, 5, Johansson 6, Svensson 19, 6, Larsson 6, Forsberg 6.5, Toivonen 5, Keys Thielen 54, Berg 6, Bookings Johansson, Forsberg, Lustig, Keys Thielen. Manager Jan Anderson 6.5, Ref Antonio Matulafos Spain. I'm not sorry for myself but all of Italian football, said 39-year-old Buffon, beaten by a deflected Jakob Johansson strike in the first leg in Stockholm on Friday, which proved the only goal of a two-leg tie. We failed at something, which also means something on a social level. There is regret at finishing like that. Blame is shared equally between everyone. There cannot be scapegoats. Win together, lose together. We have pride, strength, and we are stubborn. We know how to get back up again as we've always done. I'm leaving an Italy side that will know how to speak for itself. Hugs to everyone, especially those I've shared this wonderful journey with. Buffon, a world champion in 2006, knows football defines Italy and can unite the country when the Azzurri are successful. 4 times they have won the World Cup and twice they have been beaten in the final. Images of Toto Schillaci, Roberto Baggio, Luigi Riva, Marco Tardelli and Dino Zoff are woven into the history of the competition. As, indeed, are upsets at the hands of North Korea and South Korea and in the last 2 finals when they failed to climb out of the group. Usually, however, the Italians can depend on reaching the finals. Not this time. Having finished second in a qualifying group won by Spain, they proved unable to score past Sweden in 180 minutes. The Italy squad pictured looking dejected after failing to break down Jan Andersson's stubborn visitors. It was a very frustrating night for the Azzurri as they failed to find a moment of magic at the San Siro in front of the fans. Italy midfielder Alessandro Florenzi looks dejected during the tight affair with Sweden in Milan on Monday night. Andrea Bellotti desperately tries to get the ball off Hull midfielder Larsson during the second period. The damage was done in Stockholm, where a 1-goal advantage gave Jan Andersson the chance to showcase his team's brilliant collective spirit and discipline. Gianpiero Ventura, who replaced Antonio Conte after Euro 2016, will be at the centre of the storm as an inquest unfolds in Italy. His contract is up next year and will not be renewed. Chelsea manager Conte and Carlo Ancelotti, out of work since he was fired by Bayern Munich, are sure to be among those in demand. In the San Siro, Ventura's side dominated, but it counted for little as they squandered chances and appealed desperately for intervention from the referee. Torino striker Bellotti looks on as the ball goes over the Sweden crossbar in the closing stages of the second leg. Andrea Bisali reacts in anger towards the referee as the frustrated hosts desperately searched for a lifeline. Monday's referee talks to animated Italy boss Ventura during the first half. At the San Siro on Monday, Jakob Johansson is taking off on a stretcher in the 19th minute at the San Siro before being replaced by Gustaf Svensson. No sooner had the game kicked off and Marco Pirolo was tumbling around in the penalty box in search of a penalty. Matteo Darmian had a better case in the second half when felled by Mikael Lustig, but Spanish referee Antonio Matulatos awarded a free kick to the Swedes for handball. It was a strange decision by Latos, especially since he chose to ignore two clear handball offences by Italy in the first half. A Swedish appeal for penalties went unacknowledged. Ciro Immobile thought he had found a way through in the first half when he collected a pass from Jorginho and forced it past Robin Olsen, but the Swedish goalkeeper managed to take some of the pace off the shot. Ciro Immobile takes a shot at goal as Sweden shot-stopper Robin Olsen rushes out to close the 27-year-old Lazio striker. Italy ramped up the pressure in the early stages of the World Cup qualifier as they looked to overturn a 10 deficit. Buffon embraces defender Leonardo Bonucci during the intense opening period of the World Cup playoff. Andreas Hurtqvist, a 32-year-old former Wigan centre-half who was immense in central defence, dashed back to clear. Other Italian efforts flashed wide. A cross from Alessandro Florenzi hit the woodwork and Olsen made saves to heighten the frustration. Ultimately, not unlike England in the Euros against Iceland, Italy became paralysed by the prospect of defeat. Sweden, having helped to dispose of Holland in the qualifying group, claimed another illustrious scalp on the way to Russia. The 39-year-old Buffon clears the ball as Sweden's Marcus Berger exerts some pressure on the Italy legend. Italy manager Ventura sings the national anthem before the second leg of the World Cup playoff, with Sweden, Italy and Sweden players line up for the national anthems on Monday night while the home fans produce a colourful display.